T20 का मजा लो T24/7 only on MX Takatak.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mumbai Indian fans from all over the world, Kasakai Paltan! I'm your host with the most, Chinmay Sharma, aka Scuba Chinu, and this is MX Takatak's MI Live. Now guys, we haven't yet got the official pitch report, but this just in the weather report. Expect a lot of showers today, guys. A shower of sixes. Courtesy the Mumbai Indians team. It's about time our middle order comes through, and I think today is the day we explode. Now, unfortunately, my prediction in the last game came right where I said Delhi might be a little difficult for us because they bat deep. Here's another prediction for you. Today, our middle order comes through and we annihilate the Punjab Kings. To discuss this and lots more, let's bring on my esteemed co-host, Kunal Samad. Where you are, brother?
हेलो सो चिरू, सबसे पहले तो आई एग्री विद योर प्रेडिक्शन कि आज मिडिल ऑर्डर हम लोग की फायर करने वाली है. मेजर रीजन बीइंग कि पीवी केस की जो बॉलिंग लाइनअप है वो फायर नहीं कर रही है पिछले रीसेंट मैचेस में. बट बिफोर वी गो अहेड चिरू, मुझे सबसे पहले बहुत सारे फैंस को एड्रेस करना है. पार्थ, विज्ञासा, कुशल, दीपा, हेलो टू ऑल ऑफ यू. पलटन बहुत स्पैम करी हेलो हेलो, एंड माय फेवरेट कमेंट इज बाय देव आर्या ऑन YouTube who says भाई दुनिया हिलाओ या मत हिलाओ पर ट्रॉफी उठा लो. I guess that has been the motto of MI over the years.
Absolutely, and I cannot wait. And like I keep saying over and over again, resilience is part of our DNA. I know it was a tough loss last game, but this is what the champions are made of. We haven't got those 5 stars with a lottery, so I think we will come through today. And like you said, the Punjab bowling is not firing. They're relatively new to the Chepak pitch, which we are slightly more accustomed to. I think we might hopefully cross that 160 run barrier today, Kunal.
So उसके लिए टॉस जीतना पड़ेगा और पहले बैटिंग लेकर we need our middle order to fire or else go by my strategy. चेस कर लो, ओपोनेंट में क्रिस गेल है तो वो तो स्कोर जा सकता है, and MI will chase it down very easily. So हाँ, 160 तो क्रॉस कर लो जाते जाते.
Alright guys, this having been said, big words from Kunal, we will slightly move to my right to my next segment. It's called Kasakai Palsan. What's up? What's up guys? Oh, I see a familiar face in the house.
What's up guys?
Paltan.
Hello.
Firstly, actually, before I start, I want to say that for Mumbai Indians, I'm really happy to be here because this Chinmay Kunal partnership is apna Sachin Ganguly type of opening partnership, and I love seeing this. I've stopped seeing any pre-show, any post-show. This is what I want to watch, and thank you guys for doing what you're doing, man. It's amazing.
Rulania, bro. Thanks. Really great to have you on this show, Slow Cheetah, Vinesh and Nitin. We know कि आप लोग कितने बड़े MI के fans हो. I'll begin with Nitin क्योंकि मुझे इनसे एक जलन है क्योंकि ये सचिन पाजी को पर्सनली जानते हैं यार, इतने सारे फोटोज है, इतने मेमोरेबल है. सो नितिन पाजी, एक बात बताओ कि आपकी ये जर्नी स्टार्ट कहाँ से हुई सचिन पाजी के साथ?
हेलो एवरीवन. सचिन पाजी के साथ जर्नी स्टार्ट करूंगा 1996 का वर्ल्ड कप से. तो मैं 14 साल का था, मेरा पहला वर्ल्ड कप था जो मैं देख रहा था. वहां से मुझे क्रिकेट में इंटरेस्ट जागना शुरू हुआ. एंड जो 1998 की इनिंग्स थी सचिन पाजी की, शारजा स्टॉर्म, जो एक कल भी हुआ और एक कल होगा आपको 24 एंड 22 ऑफ अप्रैल, उस मैच के बाद तो मतलब प्यार हो गया, दीवानगी हो गई. पोस्टर्स रूम में हर जगह पे सचिन बाजी हो गए. और वहां से वो सिलसिला ऐसा शुरू हुआ. 2003 का वर्ल्ड कप आया देन. पाजी की इतनी मेमोरेबल इनिंग्स, इतनी इनिंग्स है ना, अगर हम ऑन दिस डे करेंगे, आज ये किया, तो वो पूरा साल ऐसा है कि उन्होंने हर साल एक नाइट कुछ ना कुछ किया है। तो मैं ये कहूँगा मेरी शुरुआत तो शारजा स्टॉर्म से ही हुई थी, और अभी सिलसिला चला हुआ है। और लकीली मैं अब गॉड से थैंक यू बोलूंगा कि मेरे को मौका मिला उनसे मिलने का, और उनको थैंक यू बोलने का कि उन्होंने जो मेरा बचपन और मिलियन फैंस का बचपन, जो मेमोरीज इतनी अच्छी दी हैं। और इतनी नेगेटिविटी में भी हम लोग जब कुछ अच्छा देखते हैं ना, तो वो सचिन पाजी की वीडियोस होती है, उनके पुराने देख लो तो एक ध्यान निकल जाता है। तो वो ऐसी इतनी अच्छी मेमोरीज हैं, तो उसके लिए मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ।
Amazing, amazing. For all of you who probably live under a rock, it's Sachin Tendulkar's birthday tomorrow, and this is why we're having a Sachin Tendulkar special. Coming to you, Slow C. I know you've had a few fun memories with Sachin. You actually saw his 99th century, and you slept in a very weird place the night before. Talk to us about that, bro.
I slept in a very weird place with luckily a very comfortable companion, which was you. We'd gone to Nagpur to watch India South Africa. That happened to be the only match in the World Cup that I could watch because I had my final exams and to graduate. So that game was one I had to see, and luckily Sachin scored his 99th century, so I couldn't have asked for more. So we went to Nagpur. We had a night to kill, and Nagpur, as you can imagine, was absolutely sold out. Like every hotel, every room. So my brother and I happened to spend a night in a conference hall. हमारे गद्दे लगाए गए conference room में, और हमने काफी chill किया और फिर एक conference room में सो गए. Next morning was of course India South Africa. Sachin walked on to bat, scored one of his most incredible centuries to a packed house. We went ballistic. But what I want to say about Sachin also is that I think he's someone who's given hope to so many people. I mean, he solved so many problems in the country. Like, for example, firstly, just putting India on the map as number one, better than anyone else, giving Indians that confidence. He was short, a really little man. So for everyone who felt that, being small in size is a problem, he just went out there and smashed that and said, you can literally conquer the world with that. For him to, teach us all that you don't have to be aggressive and like yelling and abusing. He was so calm and chill, but still winning every year like 1 billion hearts over the years. Also, probably the only guy who could make adjusting your abdomen guard cool. I mean, anyone else did that, and that would be the end. But that man made that a trademark. He made it his own, which just goes to tell the amount of class the little master had. So just hats off to him. I just thank you, Sachin. Thank you so much.
That's amazing, and guys, we want to hear from you, the fans. Paltan, आवाज दिखाओ हम लोग को सुनने का. We want to see all your comments. Want to read all about your favorite Sachin Tendulkar moments. But don't forget to use our usual hashtag #MIKhelTakatak. Now, Vinesh, I'm going to move to you, buddy. I know if I start talking about Sachin with you, घंटे बीत जाएंगे. But if you had to pick your favorite Sachin Tendulkar moment, what would it be?
Well, first of all, let me tell you how the journey started. So, my earliest memory of Sachin was the Desert Storm in 1998. I was, I think, 4 years old. 4 साल का बच्चा था मैं, but still I could just like understand Sachin Tendulkar there and hitting 4s and 6s. My top 3 Sachin moments would be the third one is watching him score the T20 century at Wankhede, his first and the only T20 century. I was there in the stadium. So I consider myself very lucky. Second would be the last Test match, 2013. We all got so emotional that we wouldn't be able to see Sachin play cricket. And this is the ticket. I was lucky to be there as well. And then the top spot. There you go. And the top spot, without doubt, is the 2011 World Cup final. When Malinga took Sachin's wicket, my heart just like froze. And I was like, oh, are we going to win this or not? And there are a couple of people in the stand who started walking. They're like, Abhi Sachin out hua, we are not winning the World Cup. But 2-3 hours after that, we the film on our shoulders and then that iconic walk around Wankhede. So these are the top 3 moments for me. Apart from that, I once met him in 2017, which was a surprise for me. I'd gone to MCA Club. and I was attending the auction there, and I was about to leave when my auntie called me, and she's like, "There's a surprise waiting for you on the first floor." And I was like,
That's
"What exactly
insane.
is it?" She said, "Just come," and I went there, and I saw Sachin Tendulkar standing right in front of me. Like the Sachin Tendulkar जिसको देख के I've grown up watching, he's right in front of me, and I just froze there. I behaved as if I was a 5-year-old. That, oh what, Sachin, and that was a moment I'll never forget. And for every kid growing up in India in the 90s, Sachin Tendulkar is not just a name; it's an emotion. Happy birthday, Sachin.
Absolutely. Vinesh, what was your immediate reaction, bro? जब भी सामने सचिन पाजी खड़े हैं, क्या मतलब क्या? What was the emotion? I can't even imagine that. सामने खड़ा हो.
I couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, Sachin Tendulkar सामने खड़ा है. मैं बोला जाता सरप्राइज है, लेकिन ये सरप्राइज का बाप निकला कि सचिन तेंदुलकर सामने खाया. I froze there. मतलब एक सेकंड क्या, I'm like, ये रियल सचिन ही है ना? मतलब ओके.
Yeah, it takes a second when you see an icon as big as Sachin to register that this is not a television, he's actually in front of you. And moving on, guys, I have to read you guys a little back inside because it is a Mumbai Indians show and Sachin has contributed immensely to the Mumbai Indians team as well. So we have a little something that we prepared for you. Have a look.
One name, one emotion, one aura. Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Who was he? Some call him the god, some worshipped him, and some call him the Little Master. An IPL career that started with Mumbai Indians in 2008 saw many landmarks. The orange cap in 2010, best batsman and best captain in 2010, a maiden IPL century in 2011, an IPL and a CLT20 double in 2013. Mumbai's favourite son retired from IPL in 2013 and was appointed the team icon in 2014. MI retired his jersey number 10 as a tribute. The stands still echo with his chants. Straight drives make for a great nostalgia, and the new generation still looks up to him. 8 years here on, the legend of Sachin Tendulkar lives on. Thank you for your memories. To the one who said never give up on your own dreams. Wishing you a very happy birthday, Sachin Tendulkar.
Absolutely heartwarming, guys. Literal goosebumps. Now we heard Sachin Tendulkar at least 10 times in that video, but there was a gentleman. Guys, someone's audio is on. Your voice is echoing. Can you just check if your audio is on, because it's echoing terribly. Is someone watching themselves sneakily on YouTube? Because there's a. Alright. Anyways, we'll try moving on. Anyway, so we heard like Sachin Tendulkar's name like at least 10 times in that video. But there was one gentleman by the name of Tony Gray who would say it perfectly. He would say, Sachin Tendulkar, what a wonderful player. I mean, I think that just resonates in my head. Nitin, I'm going to come to you now. We saw a little colorful cap that Sachin was wearing. I think we can hook it on to you, buddy. Just give me some good news now. दिखा दो यार.
Wow.
That is amazing. That is amazing. How on earth have you managed to get Sachin Tendulkar's orange cap?
This is a long story. काफी मेहनत कहते हैं ना कि किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो सारी कायनात उससे मिलाने में लग जाती है. तो ये वही स्टोरी है कि इसको काफी ढूंढा, काफी सर्च किया, काफी कॉन्टेक्ट्स निकाले, फिर फाइनली मिल ही गई. और ये इसलिए भी खास है क्योंकि द फर्स्ट प्लेयर एंड फर्स्ट इंडियन प्लेयर जिनको ऑरेंज कैप मिली थी वो सचिन पाजी थे. मतलब हम जब बात करते हैं ना कि फर्स्ट इंडियन प्लेयर क्रिकेट में, तो पहला नाम ऑटोमेटिकली सचिन पाजी आता है. कोई भी रिकॉर्ड उठा लो, द फर्स्ट इंडियन प्लेयर, तो वो सचिन पाजी के साथ ही शुरू होता है ये. और मैं आपको एक और चीज भी दिखाना चाहूंगा इसके साथ, ये जर्सी.
Wow.
This is from this
is so cool.
Yeah, you can see this is the Sachin Tendulkar edition ST logo.
Okay.
क्या बात है.
So नितिन जी, मुझे आपसे एक सवाल पूछना था कि सचिन पाजी लाइक बात करने में कैसे, मतलब यू हैव मेट हिम पर्सनली, तो उस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कैसे है वो?
मैं बताता हूँ, फर्स्ट टाइम जब एक दो मीटिंग में तो मैं बिल्कुल ही नर्वस था, बहुत ज्यादा नर्वस था, क्योंकि मैं बहुत कुछ सोच के गया था बट एंड अप टॉकिंग नथिंग। वो जो सामने थे तो गूज बम शिवरिंग बहुत कुछ चल रहा था, और बस मैंने बस कहा सर स्केच, बस दैट्स इट, इतना ही मुझसे बोला गया। बट ही इज सो हम्बल। उन 2-3 मीटिंग्स के बाद मतलब वो इतना आपको इजी फील करा देते हैं, जैसे आप और मैं बात कर रहे हैं वैसे बात करते हैं, मतलब बहुत इजी, बहुत कंफर्टेबल। हमें लगता है कि ही सचिन तेंदुलकर, बट उन्हें कभी फील नहीं होता कि वो एक सचिन तेंदुलकर है। वो एक आम आदमी की तरह एक आम आदमी से मिलते हैं। शायद यही एक कनेक्शन है जो एक आम आदमी का
हाँ।
सचिन पाजी के साथ है, एक जो दिल का कनेक्शन है उनके साथ। आप
Absolutely. And
एक वो
Chief,
2000
no, go
सॉरी
on, go on,
आप
go on, please.
2011 की टिकट्स दिखा रहे थे। मैंने कुछ
हाँ,
स्पेशल
हाँ।
किया है, मेरे पास वो टिकट नहीं है, बट मैंने ना इसको स्केच कर दिया।
Oh wow,
अगर
you're
आप
quite
Wow!
accurate.
और
That's
आप इसमें
amazing.
कुछ खासियत है, इसमें कुछ खासियत है, इसमें तो लिखा है प्राइसलेस, सीट नंबर 10 सचिन तेंदुलकर स्टैंड।
Oh,
Hell
that's very
yeah.
That's
That's
smart
called
move.
creating your own
and,
happiness.
Waiting to get it signed.
and now show me your drawing. Show me the drawing. Look at the similarity. He's
Guys, I
nailed
feel
it.
left out
Wow.
here. मेरे पास नहीं है सब कुछ।
मैं हूं ना भाई तेरे
Waiting,
साथ, तू
waiting to
टेंशन
get
क्यों ले
it
रहा है?
signed.
अपन दोनों
चीता बन गई।
But Chief, I'm coming to you now. Chief, you have a really fun memory at 1K Day where Mrs. Ambani was sweet enough to get you your match ticket signed by Sachin Tendulkar. Laid on me.
So I don't have that ticket on me because I'm not at home. But yes, I was mesmerized by Sachin because he played. I mean, you were there with me, and he played one of the most incredible knocks in IPL. It was 2012 or 11, I think it was 12. Yes, it was 2012, 9 years back. And we were lucky enough to be in the box seat, so we had the best view of all the straight drives and cover drives that Paji played. So after the game, we went down to the stand that the players walk into, and I was on the cage, and I really wanted to say hello to Sachin or say congratulations, and Mrs. Neeta Mani walked through. And I couldn't resist, and I was like, Neeta ma'am, please can you come here? And she was sweet enough. She turned around. She's like, yes. So I said, I've been a fan of Sachin for the last 21 years, and I really want to get an autograph. She said, how old are you? I said 21. She said, you are crazy. So I said, I will remove my T-shirt, whatever it is, to get his autograph on it. Just please, can you get me an autograph of Sachin Tendulkar? So she heard me out. She called Adant, who was around, who had then called a security guard, who sent that ticket all the way out to the dressing room, and I could see it with my eyes. He pointed out that कि वो एक पागल fan खड़ा है stand में. He waved out and he signed the ticket, gave it back to me, and that was it. That was the end. It was the best memorabilia I could have asked for.
Amazing.
Also delivered by Mrs. Neeta Ambani, so
It just got better than that.
yeah.
Some MI का proper मतलब what more do you want as an MI fan?
Full.
Vinesh, tell me one thing. What was your favorite? What is the first moment कि यार मैं सचिन तेंदुलकर का fan हो गया वो? What was that particular moment for you?
Well, जैसे मैं बोला कि the Desert Storm was the first ever I think cricket match I saw, and उसी टाइम पे जब मैं देख रहा था तो I was like, and since I was 4 years old ज्यादा कुछ मालूम नहीं था, so I was like ये कौन था यार, मतलब हमेशा यही दिखता है टीवी पे, हमेशा यही एंड तक खेलता है, हमेशा यही सबको 6 और 4 मार, तो कुछ स्पेशल होना चाहिए इस बंदे में. एंड देन वो फैंडम जो 1998 में था वो 2000 तक गया, 2003 वर्ल्ड कप, like how he played in that World Cup. Unfortunately, we ended up on the losing side, but the memories he gave to all the Indian cricket fans in the 2003 World Cup, वहां से it just peaked. उसके बाद तो मतलब it just went on increasing by leaps and bounds.
That's great.
Amazing. Amazing to hear. Everyone sharing their amazing memories. I'm going to share mine as well. I don't know what he asked me, but I think I have that privilege to show. So I was lucky enough to travel through India and watch most of India's 2011 World Cup games. And because I'm quite nostalgic and I do believe in bad omens and good omens, I was wearing the same jersey pretty much all the games. And then I found out 3 days after the World Cup final, Sachin was shooting an ad in Mehboob studio, and I got my 2011 World Cup jersey that went to pretty much all the stadiums, signed by him. Which I think this is my most prized possession. And speaking of memorabilia and memories, We have a lot of the fans talking about their special moments with Sachin. Check it out.
Hello, Paltan, कसे आहात? So it's a birthday of God of cricket, one and only Sachin Tendulkar.
My favorite memory of Sachin sir is his 100th 100. जो चीज बोलने में भी मुश्किल है वो सर ने करके दिखाई. My favorite knock of yours has to be the Desert Storm at Sharjah. I was 4 years old, but I remember all those wonderful shots you hit against Australia.
It was one of the memorable days of my life that I watched my idol playing from 9 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening, scoring 140 runs against a good rest of India's squad.
Like we all know, he's a master of centuries. So his only maiden century came in the IPL was in 2011 against the Kochi Tuskers. So that's my favorite moment. Like he scored exact 100 runs of 66 balls with 12 boundaries and 3 sixes.
His bowling performances is something that have been always fond memories.
My favorite memory is watching your 200 test match live in Wankhede, and it was your last test match, and I really got emotional while hearing your interview.
2011 World Cup, because that World Cup is totally close to our heart, not only for me but all the Indian fans, because that day we won the second World Cup and created history.
From smashing the balls to the covers to lifting the World Cup at Wankhede and then bringing the cup to MI in the 2013 season, everything is a special moment for me.
Wish you many happy returns of the day, Sachin sir. Have a great year ahead.
Wishing you a very happy birthday, Sachin Tendulkar sir. Thank you so much for all that you've done for Indian cricket and Mumbai Indians.
Hello Sachin sir, wish you a very happy birthday. May this day brings lots and lots of happiness in your life and future ahead.
I wish Sachin Tendulkar a very happy birthday.
I just want to wish Sachin a very happy birthday for all the things that he has done for Indian cricket and for all the million people he has inspired.
Hopefully now you are recovered from COVID-19 and see you soon in Mumbai Indians dugout. Missing you from last 2 seasons.
So here's wishing the god of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar, a very happy birthday.
Wish you very happy returns of the day, Sachin sir. God bless you.
And here's wishing a very happy birthday to Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin, 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 Sachin.
On memory lane with fans, and I think just hearing their memories just brought back all of mine. Kunal, I know I'm going to ask you this because you've asked everyone else their Sachin memories. Did you cry when he gave his farewell speech?
Yup, I did. And uske piche there's a very beautiful thing. The fact is, I'm a 1998 born kid. By the time mujhe cricket samajh raha tha, it was let's say 2005 or 7. So that is like too late for me to like Sachin Baji ka pura career was before that, and uske baad like a few years left. So I've actually missed it completely. Mujhe sirf highlights or parents' stories, friends' ke stories se pata hai. But then when that speech was there, मैं actually emotional हो रहा हूँ. And I'm so much connected to Sachin Tendulkar, not just because of Indian team, but because of Mumbai Indians as well. Because that was my connect. Jai Surya Baji and Sachin Baji used to just come and whack every bowlers in the initial seasons. Also, Nitin ji, there's a comment actually कि आपके पीछे was that Sachin Tendulkar's bat?
Grip तो वैसा लग रहा है.
Is it?
आप सचिन को भी छुपा के रखोगे घर पे कहीं? Have everything.
मेरे पास तो
I think पीछे से Sachin is going to come. I think surprise entry.
मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहूंगा, आप इसको गेस कर सकते कौन सा मूवमेंट?
Wow.
It is so nicely, precisely done. मतलब मुझे वो jerseys के stretches भी दिख रहे properly.
That's amazing.
Amazingly done.
Amazing.
Guess मैं ये पूछा था, guess करिए आप ये कौन सा मूवमेंट?
2003 है ये World Cup 2003.
Shoaib Akhtar 6. Shoaib Akhtar 6.
Yeah.
Amazing. Guys, I wish we could chat about this for hours on end, but we have a game on hand. We'll try getting you back very soon. Thank you so much, Vinesh, Cheats, Nitin for joining us. Cheat, I'm guessing you will not be having dinner at home tonight, so see you guys and thank you so much for being part of this show.
See you guys. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
सचिन बाजी की बात करते ही पता ही नहीं चला कभी टाइम गया. And now we have a big match up, right, Chiru?
Yes, buddy. We are taking on the Punjab Kings today, and you know what that means? We all get to select our own team. So let's creep on to our next segment called Maybe Selector. humility is definitely not one of my strong suits because I'm just gonna rub it in everyone's faces right now. I won the last game. My team won. A close second was Tanvi, but it's a new day and we've all made our teams. Kunal, are you confident today?
Dude, last 2 matches में मैं team बना रहा हूँ. I'm not really winning it. I'll put it forward this way. As long as MI अच्छा खेले, I'm happy with it. मेरी team MI है. This is just 11 players that I'm picking, bro.
Amazing. And today's game, are you moving away from the usual trend of keeping a bowler as your captain?
Maybe not. That's the
But
surprise.
on that note, let's check out our leaderboard and what's happening so far amongst us, the hosts. Tanvi is in the lead with 75 points. Kunal is at 70. Oh my God, Chinmay is 65. Okay, he needs to catch up. And Shivam is at 50. Now, guys, I'm going to give a special shout out to someone else also who's part of this list. Is our producer Russell, who absolutely destroyed us in the second game. But unfortunately, his points don't come up there. But buddy, you know where you are, so respect to you.
Yeah.
Now let's look at Kunal's team. Buddy, talk us through your team, man.
So I have done a lot of research this time, just like I did previously as well, and it really turned out well. But then, yeah, for today's game, this is my fantasy 11. Quinton de Kock, Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma is my captain. Chinu, I heard you there. Mayank Agarwal, Sky, Deepak Huda, Mohammad Shami, Bumrah, Bolt, Chahar, and Arshdeep Singh. So yeah, I didn't really completely switch from कि captain और vice captain दोनों batsman को देना है, but then हाँ चलो आधा सुन लिया. I'm batsman captain, bowler vice captain. Chiru, what's your team?
That's actually awesome, but you're not backing KL Rahul today?
Not really. His form has really been a big concern, and that's why I've gone mainly by MI dominated batting.
Right, I'm actually hoping that he performs in a losing cause because he happens to be my captain today. So I have 3 wicket keepers. QDK, of course, I'm not going to leave him out for sure. KL Rahul and Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma and Mayank Agarwal with Surya Kumar Yadav are my batsmen. All-rounders in Moses Enriquez and Kunal Pandya. Bowlers are Rahul Chahar, Murugan Ashwin and Jai Richardson.
Wow, really interesting picks. By the way, पलटन आप लोग मुझे कमेंट्स में बताओ कि आपके हिसाब से कौन सी टीम, कौन से प्लेयर्स चूज करने चाहिए थे जो हम दोनों ने मिस आउट किए, या फिर which were the great picks according to you? Maybe आपका playing 11 सीधा कमेंट कर दो.
And guys, let's not forget our lovely co-hosts who are not joining us today, but they have made their teams. So we should look at them as well, right?
Yep, sure. Chiru, walk us through.
All right, let's see what they have picked. We'll get that in a bit. Speaking of messages and tweets, I got a very interesting message the moment my brother left. I don't know how, but my dad has messaged on YouTube. I don't know how he's operating a laptop, but he said, Sachin भगवान है, लेकिन शर्मा परिवार का सबसे बेहतरीन बॉलर मैं हूँ. And Dad, I completely agree with you because he still plays cricket with my friends and still ends up being the most economical bowler, much like Rahul Chahar.
Wow. It's really going to be a great contest today. A little bit behind पीछे जा रहा हूँ. सचिन पाजी के वक्त एक tweet आया था by Creative Gang. I forget my friend's birthday, but I remember Sachin Tendulkar's birthday for some or the other reason. That's how special Sachin Paji is.
You know, the reason I've never forgotten his birthday is because April is my mom's birthday month, and 24th is my dad's birth date. So I always put them together, and I'm horrible with dates, by the way. But his birthday, like I said, I'll probably forget my own. Unka birthday to hamesha has right-click save in my head.
Yep.
Now we have a slightly tough game today, which we haven't discussed at length because of all the nostalgia. Fair enough. Kunal, you would, because we don't have Tanvi now, I'm going to put you in those shoes. We are going to go to bat first or bowl first if we win.
Ideally, we should chase. Yeah, according to me, we should chase. That should be the go-to thing.
Fair enough. We will know soon enough as we inch on to live action, guys. This is Let's Play. This is the most exciting segment because it inches us closer to live action, and today, like I said in my introduction, is going to be our biggest test of our ability to come back against a slightly misfiring Punjab bowling lineup. Kunal, Pollard is our man today. I think because he performed the best against Punjab. Are you backing him as well?
Yup, we have to back him. He is our main guy. Yup, Rohit Sharma is the captain. We've got Bolt, Bumrah, we've got everything. But हर टीम में एक है बंदा जो टीम worst situations में बचा सकता है, और वो हमारा Pollard है. By the way, Chinu, you tell me, if we win the toss, what should we do?
Man, I'll tell you what, to be very honest with you, I would like to bat second. Chase, essentially because of the due factor. It's become ridiculous in the last couple of weeks. The little track going around, the trolley was drenched, the wheels were completely wet, so I think it might have a big part to play now. I think in terms of the pitch is great to bat on for the first 10 overs and then suddenly starts dying on you. So I'd rather get exactly. And to discuss this and lots more, we have a few fans. So Mangalo hai yaar, aa jao guys.
Hello everyone.
Hello guys. Can everyone hear me? Oh, I love it. So Rosh is just walking and talking. Right, I'm going to start off with the Punjab section. Guys, big game for you all today. You've lost 4 out of your last 5 games and more. I'm going to start off with you. Do you think changes are required in the team, or you just need to give them more time to keep kind of preparing on a Chennai pitch you're not used to?
Yeah, I think one change is required. I think Ravi Bishnoi should come in. It's a long we have been losing a couple of matches this time, and we think that on the Chennai pitch, Ravi Bishnoi is really needed.
Okay.
But having said that, guys, Punjab have won the toss and are bowling first.
Cool. It's going to be really interesting today because Punjab Kings are coming off with 3 consecutive defeats. As an MI fan, मुझे confidence तो बहुत आ रहा है, काफी अच्छा लग रहा है कि we are up against a team जिसका मोराल तो थोड़ा down है. Vinesh, can this match actually be the turnaround of हमारा middle order which hasn't really fired up well?
I hope so because it's I think बहुत टाइम हो गया हार्दिक पांड्या, कृणाल पांड्या, पोलार्ड के छक्के चौके नहीं देखे as we expect them to be. So I think with Punjab Kings bowlers, Polo का भी form थोड़ा dicey है. So I think it's a good match to get back to form. So I'm expecting a lot of sixes tonight. Like Chinmay said, आज बारिश होने वाली है. So I think वो छक्के चौकों की होनी चाहिए.
Now, Sandeep, coming to you, your KL Rahul, last 4 innings have been 91, 5, 61 and 4. उसका ग्राफ थोड़ा ECG वाला वाइब है ऊपर नीचे. Do you think he should shuffle the batting order, or you think he just needs a little more time?
I wouldn't mind seeing Gale and Mayank opening the innings and KL Rahul coming 1 down to just to deepen the line because थोड़ा वो stability issue आ गया था 3 पे. So it will be quite good if you then go with that order, and as Anmol just correctly said, get in Bishnoi, a bowling option is really nice. Let's hope how it turns out.
Yeah, sure. आशुतोष, मुझे आपसे एक चीज पूछना है. पंजाब किंग्स की बात करते हो तो बस मुझे एक ही डर है. Rahul. This guy, if he gets going, it's really hard to stop that guy. Ashutosh, how can MI counter this threat?
Rahul Chahar.
Oh, yeah. Rahul for a Rahul. That's smart.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think we're having some issues with your audio, Ashutosh. Can you just check if your mic and volume is at the highest possible level? Right, we'll come back to you. There's an interesting stat here, guys. Now, I don't know if he gets to start because I haven't seen the team lineups here, but Dhawan Kulkarni has got Gale out 3 times, KL Rahul 4 times. Vinesh, do you see him starting? And if yes, where would you put him instead of who? Vinesh, that's for you, brother.
I think the way our spinners are doing, I don't think so. Dhawan Kulkarni will stand a chance here. I know Dhawan Kulkarni has a good record against KL and KL Rahul, but I think Rahul Chahar is a good enough player to dismiss both KL and Rahul tonight.
Okay, really interesting. संदीप जी, जब आपको देखता ना मुझे एक डर लगता है क्योंकि लास्ट सीजन आप MX Technical Presence MI Line शो पे आए थे और तभी 2 सुपर ओवर हुए थे और उसके बाद हम लोग हार गए थे. Just look at him smiling यार. अभी तक he's laughing at that.
I'm just hoping this is the day today and this is the turnaround again. Like last time वैसे ही हुआ था, वहीं turnaround हुआ था. I'm hoping to turn the game. Let's see. Punjab has got that proper team, but just thoda wo confidence maybe. As Chinmay said, morale is down. They have to just pick up that thing up. Let's see.
Yep. Also, there's an interesting thing over here. Yeah, fingers crossed for us as well. Siddesh Chaudhary on YouTube says it's Gale versus Bumrah. Anmol, not as a PBK's fan, but as a third person point of view, बोलोगे तो who's gonna way high कौन कर रहा है? Bumrah or Gale?
No, I will definitely think Gale. Gale is a universe boss, ब्रह्मांड का बॉस है. ऐसे कैसे माना बुमराह माना कि भाई इंडियन है, हम भी इंडिया, मेरे को बुमराह ही बहुत अच्छा लगता है, लेकिन जहाँ गेल आए खड़ा हो जाता है ना, वहाँ मेरे लिए केएल राहुल भी एक तरह से पीछे हो जाता है. गेल इज प्योरली एंटरटेनिंग मैन. ही विल एंटरटेन व्हेन अगर सेट हो गया ना, मतलब तो ये है, मतलब एक तरह से छक्के देखने को मिलेंगे, चाहे वो पोलार्ड भी क्या पता ना मार पाए, लेकिन गेल इज बेस्ट.
Awesome. I completely agree with you. I think everyone who enjoys cricket just is a Gale fan. Having spoken about his batting, let's look at our batting lineup today. And there we go, guys. No questions about our opening combination. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Rohit Sharma will be opening with QDK. Number 3 will be Surya Kumar Yadav, hopefully bolstering the start of the middle order. This is my favorite part, and I keep saying it, the coolest sandwich in IPL cricket. Starts off with the Ishan Kishan, who does need to fire. Played a bit of an anchoring role last game. Hardik Pandya, the big man, Kiran Pollard, and Krunal Pandya to follow. One of these guys needs to come in big today. After that, Jayant Yadav, so there's no changes there with the lower middle order. Followed by Rahul Chahar, the wily little spinner with Jasprit Bumrah, Trent Bolt in today.
Really interesting lineup. Ashutosh, you just said कि राहुल ही संभाल लेगा. So here's a comment on YouTube by Alpha. She says Rahul Chahar will take the most wickets today. Do you agree with that prediction?
Should get the purple cap.
Oh yeah.
क्या बात है यार आशुतोष, आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर यार, lovely. एक लेकिन थोड़ा issue है which I'm gonna address. I'll start with you, Ashutosh. Now, KL Rahul in the entire IPL has the best average Mumbai के खिलाफ. Mumbai के खिलाफ उनका average है 64.44, which is the best. Do you think it's Bumrah who gets him today? Because I'm guessing he will open. Bumrah और Bolt में मेरे को लग रहा है आज Bumrah उनको सताएगा थोड़ा.
अब सताएंगे आज.
सताएंगे आज.
Also, Sandeep, एक बात बताइए मुझे, एक जो genuine concern है, जैसा MI we accept कि हमारा middle order hasn't really fired up, be it the pitch, be it the form, anything. पर PBKs की बात करें तो bowling lineup थोड़ा inconsistent है, inexperienced है, और constant changes हो रहे हैं. What should be the ideal solution to this? Like, how can you counter MI starting with that? Yeah.
It's about the spinners only, because Murugan Ashwin has been taken in the team as a wicket taker, but when you have Bishnoi, why do you make him sit out? So it can be Bishnoi and I really like the last year when we started having both the spinners on the pitch together. So that really impacted and हमें काफी फर्क पड़ रहा था. So you could try that option, get both the spinners out, and you have Shami all the time to support. And so let's see. वैसे कुछ करना चाहिए इस बार भी.
You know, Anmol, I'm looking at your new buys this season, quite a few, and there's some really big names. Do you think the problem lies in that out of the 8 or 9 players you bought, 6 of them should and can definitely be in the first team? I'm looking at the names of David Malan, Jai Richardson, Shah Rukh Khan, there's Riley Murditt, there's Moises Enriquez, there's Fabian Allen. All of these guys, अगर आप उनमें से 4 को भी अगर टीम में लेके आओ, there is a bit of a problem because they're just coming in. So you think you need a few more games to kind of gel, because today's bowling lineup is really dangerous.
I will first of all tell you that all those players you named, I will say that David Malan, he's not good at spinning tracks. You might also agree with that.
Yes.
Okay. Then we are playing Moses Henriquez, and then we are playing Fabian Allen this time. We have given both of them second chances. And when we are coming to Richardson and Riley Murditt, they are the pace attacks. If the pace is not working in this pitch, why would we get them into the playing 11? That's the main thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you still need quicks to open and shut the bowling. You can't have a spinner bowling your 18, 19, 20 runs. Generally, I mean, of course,
Yeah.
it's the IPL, anything can happen. But do you think because of so many new players coming in, there is a bit of an inflow-outflow of players which is kind of disturbing the rhythm of the team?
Yeah, it's been the trend of Punjab that we do a lot of changes as well as it was with captain, it was a coach. It's a tradition of Punjab. We keep on do changes. I also agree that we are not consistent in keeping players and backing players. Like if you say we have Sam Curran, we have not kept him. We have Marcus Stoinis, we haven't kept him. They are now proving their worth.
Yeah.
And I think that as Kunal said that MI's middle order is not performing. I would say that he's good at this. मतलब sorry, मैं ये कहूँगा कि भाई अगर कुणाल कह रहे हैं कि भाई आपका मिडिल ऑर्डर परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा तो आप बॉलिंग पे अटैक करेंगे. जरूरी नहीं कि आज आपका मिडिल ऑर्डर काम करे, आज क्या पता हमारी बॉलिंग ही काम कर जाए.
पता नहीं, देख लेंगे मैच में क्या होता है, बट होपफुली इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्टेस्ट होना चाहिए, आईपीएल का मजा आना चाहिए.
हाँ, इनक्रेडिबल प्रीमियर लीग.
हमारे टीम ने बहुत प्यार से आप लोगों के लिए एक बहुत अच्छा सा चीज बनाया है, जरा देख लो ना.
I don't like speaking about super overs too much. I've only ever bowled two in my life, and I've been on the wrong side of both of them. But yeah, to have a double super over, pretty amazing for that to eventuate. Yeah, disappointing to be on the wrong side of it, but yeah, it's pretty special to be involved in games that are that close and go down to the wire. Yeah, put the records aside. Really, it's a fresh canvas in a way, and it's a mutual venue in terms of we're both playing away from home. It's been a tricky wicket to kind of negotiate and adapt to, but hopefully we've learnt those lessons and can put out a good performance and finish off our campaign here in Chennai very well. I'm not sure. I haven't been involved in those conversations. Obviously, been the number 11 batsman, but yeah, I'm sure there'll be a little bit of disappointment amongst the batting group. That middle order is a very key ingredient to this Mumbai side, and I know those guys are desperate to go out there and perform and do well. So he's hoping they can do that.
They'll actually end up listening to your appeal that you made after the second game, that don't make me bat again.
Yeah, I've jokingly said I'm not here to bat, but I don't mind batting, but. Yeah, I hope I don't get too many opportunities to show my talent or lack of talent with the bat. Yeah, Rohit, obviously a crucial part to the batting order, and one of the most destructive batsmen in the world. So it's nice to see him get a few starts in the tournament so far. He's played some really nice shots, but yeah, once again, I'm sure he's desperate to kick on and really take advantage of the good start. Personally, my death bowling has always been an area of focus and trying to improve on. Can be incredibly challenging. New Zealand's a hard place to bowl death bowling on the small rugby grounds that we play on, but you come here on a used wicket with a ball that's quite wet, and players are able to hit you out of the park every ball. It's a great challenge, and I'm enjoying embracing that role. I'm loving doing it with Jasprit. Obviously, he's a guy that's very experienced and very clear on what he's trying to do, and when he's executing like he has been over the last few games, it definitely takes a lot of pressure off me, that's for sure. The desperation from the bowling attack to, I suppose, never give up and just try hang in there as long as possible. The way the spinners have come in the middle, KP and Rahul, taking a lot of wickets. Very crafty bowlers, and to get the chance to play with Adam Milne and even Marco having a couple of games, it's there's a lot of depth in the side, and we're definitely going to have to call on a lot of players over the next kind of 10 or so games because there's a long way to go in this tournament. So yeah, a lot of cricket to come.
Bolty. I caught you lying there, guys. I promise you, if we all heard him say he wouldn't mind batting, trust me, there's someone like a Chris Gordon or a Mo Shami clocking up 140 plus bowling at him, there'd be more than a few butterflies in his tummy.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Chino, do you remember मैं बोल रहा था about last match में कैसे RCB fans were spamming our previous games chat box. Right now on YouTube, CSK fans, the yellow army is spamming, and to counter the yellow hearts, MI Paltan ने blue hearts पूरे बरसा डाले already chat पे. I can see so many Paltan के blue hearts keep on spamming that.
And Paltan spam, kar lo yaar, but don't forget all of that beautiful content you're putting up. Don't forget to put the amazing hashtag for a chance to be featured in our post show. It's hashtag MIKhelTakata. Do not forget that. Now coming back to our captain, Row, you're both the hitman heart. Now he's got a few starts in the last few games. He's playing, he's looking good, and then just a little bit of bad shot selection maybe. Avinash, do you think today's the day he performs? And if yes, what do you think he needs to tweak in his batting?
Well, I really hope that he performs today because, like you said, he has been getting good starts in the earlier game. There's just one odd mistake he does, and that, is a reason that his wicket goes down. So I think he should be, more careful playing the spinners today. So Murugan Ashwin and Ravi Bishnoi both will be bowling to him at the start. So I think firstly he should just play out the spinners like he did and then attack the fast bowlers. And I think if he manages to land, if he stays on till the 10th over, I think get a 60-70 knock and maybe hopefully 100 as well. Long due 100 from Rohit Sharma, hopefully today.
Yup. Hopefully today. Also, Anmol, थोड़ी देर पहले आपने बोला था कि what if उल्टा हो जाए, आपकी bowling attack अच्छा करते हैं, middle order MI का नहीं अच्छा करते, but अब आपसे पूछने अगर उल्टा हो जाए, if MI का middle order actually starts firing today, तो PBKS के पास ऐसा कौन सा bowler who can actually try and stop the MI batting lineup?
मैंने जैसे आपको कहा कि भाई रवि बिश्नोई आना चाहिए, अगले मोमेंट मैंने चेक किया रवि बिश्नोई इज इन फॉर मुरुगन, तो मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ ये सरप्राइज पैकेज हो सकता है आपके लिए कि भाई अगर आप सोच रहे हैं जैसे रोहित शर्मा 100 मारेगा, क्या पता रोहित शर्मा की विकेट रवि बिश्नोई ले जाए, कुछ आइडिया नहीं है यहाँ पे। कहते हैं पंजाबियों का कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, कभी भी कर सकते हैं, हम अपनी मर्जी के मालिक हैं।
अरे ये सब में ना मेरी थोड़ी टेंशन हाई हो गई है क्योंकि मेरे टीम में मुरुगन अश्विन था यार। आई कंप्लीटली एंड नाउ फॉर लाइफ सो आई कांट इवन गो एंड चेंज माय टीम। ऑब्वियसली संदीप, I will try forgetting that and come to you and say, who do you think is our biggest threat to your batting lineup? I know Chepak is a spin-conducive wicket, but it's our fast bowlers who've been extremely economical, putting the pressure at the top and at the bottom. Who do you think, according to you, sir, is the biggest threat from the Mumbai bowling attack?
I feel Trent Bolt will be very difficult to face because even in the first match which Punjab plays against the Rajasthan Royals, they were not able to play the left arm seamers. उन्होंने 190-200 तो मार दिए थे लेकिन बहुत difficulty हुई थी to face the left arm seamers, especially Sakaria. So the same way I think so Trent Bolt has caused difficulties. Chris Gayle, KL Rahul actually have to understand and they play him according to the line and the length of the ball. तो वहाँ पे थोड़ा एक है dicey चीज. Let's see how they come up this time.
Yup. One player जो मैं genuinely excited हूँ आज देखने के लिए MI बैट कर रही है, MI का कायरन पोलार्ड, हमारा बड़ा भाई जो हमेशा हर सिचुएशन में MI को बचा ही लेता है। कायरन पोलार्ड has done really well against PBKS in Vivo IPL, played 21 matches, runs 498, very close to 500 runs and a strike rate of 164. चलो राउंड ऑफ करके 165 भी बोल ही देते हैं and a highest score of 83. Vinesh, is a big knock just going to happen today?
I think it will because, like you said, उसका record बहुत अच्छा है against PBKS. So I think Pollard, will come out all guns blazing tonight, and we Bolton fans are waiting for that. We saw a little bit of glimpse against the Sunrisers match, and we could see that those last 2 sixes just changed the game. So Pollard is a game changer for Mumbai, and I think even if he hits 30-40 of 10-15 balls, it will be more than enough for Mumbai Indians.
Absolutely. Sandeep, I'm going to come to you now, buddy. Talk about the two captains. very different styles of captaincy. Rohit Sharma being the slightly more aggressive one. Is there a preference in captaincy styles for you, and what do you think is the difference between both of them?
Um, for me, I've always been a fan of Dhoni as a captain, so I really want the captain to be as persistent and as cool as he can be on the field. Certain times I've seen the team, like when Punjab has been losing the last couple of matches, uh, KL Rahul is in pressure. He looks in pressure. But I say this is the time where the senior players have to step up. You have Mohammad Shami, who's a senior player than him. You have Henry Case, who has actually performed very well in the Big Bash League, captaining his side over there. They should come up and encourage him and be standing nearby him. Like for example, if Moses Henriquez is within the circle 30 yards, he will specially help KL Rahul to develop that feeling of calmness and sense of responsibility. So I feel that is a much more better captainship. But obviously Mumbai has an aggressive captain because the team is too aggressive. Mumbai team has superstars. They are such performers. The captain वो pressure में आ जाएगा कि मैं अगर aggressive नहीं रहूँगा तो that is the thing which I feel. So let's see.
आप खामखा घर पे बैठे हो, अब इतना अच्छा कमेंट्री देते हो, आपको कमेंट्री बॉक्स में होना चाहिए. Vinesh, you want to say something? Of course.
Yeah, so after the first match, Punjab Kings versus Rajasthan Royals, last ball में how they defended that six. So KL Rahul ने बोला था कि he had faith in Arshdeep Singh because he backs his bowlers. So I think that is one positive which Punjab fans can take, because KL Rahul is someone who backs his bowlers and he knows that they know their job and I should back them so that they can deliver the results. So that is one positive I see in KL Rahul's captaincy.
Vinesh, very well said, buddy. I couldn't put it better myself. अभी कप्तानों की बात कर रहे हैं. Today happens to be our last game at Chennai. Look what our captain had to say to a bittersweet goodbye.
अब T20 का मजा लो T24/7 only on MX Takatak.
This is our last practice session in Chennai. We're trying to get the most out of this facility.
Batted extra longer today, just to find some rhythm.
It's been brilliant practicing here. We've tried and made sure that we practice based on what we're going to get in Chepauk. So, would like to thank everyone at SSN facility, groundsmen, all the officials who are here to help us to make sure that we get the good facility. So yes, now we look forward to that last game, which is a crucial one for us.
Yeah, trainings are tough. Obviously training the day, so we're glad to be moving soon. Hopefully to cooler places, to be honest. But yeah, last day's been good.
We have broken down all the stages of the IPL of this tournament: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Chennai being the 5 matches, difficult conditions for all to tackle, but when we come together as a group and whatever we have been building, I think we have been adding it to our reserve, and this will hold us in good stead for the tournament.
So far we've done a great job, but yes, there are some mistakes that we made as well along the way. Hopefully we can rectify and come back stronger in the next game.
Sorry to break it to you, you are not moving to a slightly cooler place. Delhi is not going to be any better than Chennai. Only thing is, इधर कोस्टलाइन में आपको बहुत स्वेट मिलता है, उधर थोड़ी गर्मी मिल जाएगी ड्राई वाली, लेकिन गर्मी गर्मी ही रहेगी.
Also, one thing I want to give a shout out to an account named Miss Yoichi. There's Veena, Pranav, and Karan as well. These people have literally managed a rally on the comment section. Ki bol rahe spam karo blue hearts, and after that, all I can see is I can't read comments. I can just read blue hearts, lots and lots of them. So Paltan, keep on spamming blue hearts. Also, Vinesh, there was a comment on YouTube which Karan had asked कि ईशान किशन को पिक करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए या फिर उसका पोजीशन चेंज करना चाहिए. Do you really agree with that? क्योंकि मेरे हिसाब से लास्ट मैच में he really did a good job in anchoring the innings.
Well, even I had my doubts कि ईशान किशन को retain करना चाहिए या नहीं, because we also have Aditya Tare who had a fantastic Vijay Hazare Trophy and he can keep as well. So ये भी मेरे mind में चला था कि ईशान किशन को लेना चाहिए नहीं. But since the past 2 days, CSK backed Ruturaj Gaikwad, he did fabulously well. Then yesterday also the team backed that player and he did well. So I think today it's Ishan Kishan's night to shine. And we all know Mumbai Indians, they back their players really well. We are a champions side for a reason. So I think it was justified that Ishan Kishan got one more game. And I think he can, prove today that he's there to stay. He's here to stay.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, completely. Now, like I said, we are batting first. The dew factor will play a part in the second innings. Vinesh, does that scare you at all? Because there's lots of dew in the last couple of games.
Yeah, it becomes difficult for the spinners to grip the ball, and we had 3 spinners as well, so it will be difficult. But then हमने यार 150 वाले scores 2 बार defend किए same conditions में, and हमारा last match भी है चेन्नई में, so आज तो भैया मुंबई इंडियंस ही जीतनी.
Yup. Really hoping for a great contest. मतलब कि PBKs में पास भी काफी talented young players हैं, be it Bishnoi, be it Arshdeep, be it really good captain KL Rahul. मतलब यार he's really trying well. And again, like you said, Dinesh, उसने जैसा defend किया against Rajasthan Royals in the first game, it was really commendable. अगर MI की बात करें तो let's have a look at हमारा batting lineup क्योंकि अभी we are expecting lots and lots of runs, right, Chidu?
Absolutely. I can't wait. I think today we finally break that 160 line barrier. Look at Rohit Sharma's performances, guys. 204 games with 5,000 plus runs. QDK 69 games, hit the 2,000 mark again. Phenomenal strike rate as well. Sky, what do I say about him? 1 in 5 games, missed a consistent 2,145 runs. I think he will come through today. He needs to. Ishan Kishan, the anchor of the last innings. 55 games, 1,278 runs, and then Hardik Pandya, the big hitting Pandya, 84 games, 1,384. I really hope this big guy comes to the party today because God knows we need him. 3,000 runs, and then Krunal Pandya needs to perform with the bat and the ball today. Has 4,000 plus runs. Now, which of these guys scared you the most, Sandeep? Honestly, Patana, sir.
I feel scared of Pollard. I don't know. He can change his gaze any moment. 5 ball defend करेंगे, 6th ball he has a 6 to hit on you. So he's the one. We have seen that many times. He has been playing the leg spinners very easily. Seamers को भी वही 4-5 ball खेल के और when does he score a boundary is very difficult to predict. So Pollard is the man to be scared of.
Okay. So Vinesh, if you have to go for some final predictions, what would it be? First innings, what's the score, Vinesh? Just 1 point.
175, 180 के बीच में.
180 के बीच में. Cool. Sandeep, you?
155 to 160, I feel. 160.
Okay, that's still good for Chepauk. Anmol, according to you?
It will be 150, around 150 too.
Around 150. Chico, what's your prediction?
150 to 7.
So I think we're breaking the 160 barrier mark. I think it's a 173 run target that we're going to set for them.
Yup, absolutely. Guys, use hashtag #MIKhailTakatak before you post your cool content on Instagram or any social media. Also, guys, thank you so much for joining Vinesh, Sandeep, Anmol. Really looking forward to talk to you again in the mid-show. See you again in the mid-show and see you guys in the post-show as well after the match. Hopefully, match काफी interesting होगी. Chinu,
fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed, everyone. Chinu, you know how we end it, right? Ganpati Bappa, Moria!
Moria!